Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Zaki, and today we're diving into something that's really important, yet often overlooked: the connection between forgetfulness, trouble focusing, and depression. Have you ever found yourself struggling to stay focused or constantly forgetting things? It might seem like simple distractions or stress, but sometimes it's a little deeper than that. Today, we're going to talk about how these signs can sometimes be linked to depression and why it's so important to understand this connection. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's have an honest chat about this. Before we get into the signs and symptoms, let's take a moment to talk about what depression really is. It's more than just feeling sad or stressed for a couple of days. It's a condition that affects the way we think, feel, and behave. Depression can make even the simplest tasks seem overwhelming. It can affect how you remember things, how you focus, and how you move through daily life. If you've been feeling off for weeks or months, or if you find yourself struggling to concentrate or feeling emotionally drained all the time, that's a big red flag. It's normal to feel down sometimes, but when these feelings start to interfere with your day-to-day life, it's time to pay attention. Now, let's talk about forgetfulness and focusing issues, things we've all probably dealt with at one point or another. You know that feeling when you walk into a room, and for the life of you, you can't remember why you're there, or when you're reading a book or watching a video, but your mind just keeps wandering, and you can't seem to concentrate. It's easy to brush it off as a little moment of distraction or being tired, right? But if this is happening more and more often, it could be more than just a busy mind. These little lapses in focus or memory can actually be signs of depression. When you're feeling down or stressed, your brain isn't working at its best. Depression affects your cognitive functions. It messes with your short-term memory, makes it harder to stay focused, and can leave you feeling foggy or mentally exhausted. It's not just about being tired. It's about your brain feeling like it's running on empty. It's frustrating, and honestly, it can feel like your mind is betraying you. So, why does depression affect your memory and focus? Well, the key is in the brain chemicals, like serotonin and dopamine, that help regulate both mood and cognitive function. When these chemicals are out of balance, it's not just your emotions that are impacted. It's your brain's ability to concentrate and retain information. Think of it like this. Imagine your brain is a well-oiled machine, running smoothly day in and day out. But when depression hits, it's like that machine starts having engine problems. Your thoughts become foggy, and things you used to remember easily start slipping through the cracks. So, how do you know if this might be you? If you've been asking yourself, is this me? Here are a few signs to keep an eye out for. First, difficulty concentrating. This might look like struggling to finish tasks, zoning out during conversations, or finding it nearly impossible to stay focused on one thing for any length of time. Second, memory issues. If you're constantly forgetting appointments, names, or even where you left your keys, it could be more than just forgetfulness. And third, feeling mentally drained all the time. If your brain feels exhausted, even after you've had a full night's sleep, that's a red flag. Depression can leave you feeling mentally fatigued, even when your body isn't physically doing much. But, and this is really important, not all memory and focus issues are caused by depression. Other factors like stress, poor sleep, or even diet can contribute to these problems. So if these lapses are temporary, they might not be a sign of depression. But if these symptoms stick around for weeks, and especially if they're accompanied by feelings of sadness or hopelessness, it might be time to take action. What you really need to pay attention to is how long these symptoms last. If you've noticed a drastic shift in your memory and focus, especially when it's combined with those feelings of sadness, hopelessness, or a lack of motivation, it's important to seek help. Sometimes, talking to a therapist or counselor can help you better understand what's going on and get to the root of the issue. So, to sum up, if you're struggling with focus, forgetting things all the time, and just feeling mentally overwhelmed, it might be a sign of depression. But here's the thing, you don't have to go through this alone. It's okay to reach out for support, whether that's talking to someone you trust or seeking professional help. There's no shame in taking care of your mental health. If this video resonated with you or helped shed some light on what you're going through, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Adzaka community. We're all about having real, honest conversations here, and I'd love for you to be part of it. Stay strong, Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.